Assalamualaikum. Today we will present to you the evolution of bryophytes, which is the colonization of land. Bryophytes is the first plants to colonize lands, and they lack vascular tissues and often called non-vascular plants. And since vascular tissues are the one that supports the give support to plant body, bryophytes which lack muscular tissues does not have support to the plant body. Its bodies are covered by a cuticle which is interrupted in hornwards and mosses by stomata. They also have apical tissue that produces complex tissues, and they are the only plants which gametophyte dominant. And then Enteridia, which is the male gametophyte, produce regulated sperm, and they need film of moisture in order to swim to eggs inside apiconia. Mostly dia perlukan air so that fertilized sperm tu dia boleh swim masuk dalam apiconia. Apiconia tu female punya gametophyte. Sebab tu bryophytes ni located in moist location. Tapi ada yang compete well in harsh environment sebab dia boleh reproduce asexually. Bryophytes ni dia can convert mountain rocks to soil, hold moisture and metals, and resist desiccation. Resist desiccation tu maksudnya dia resist from moisture to kering. Dia resist from jadi kering. Also, it is also able to resist chemical reagents, decay, and herbivore. These traits of bryophytes can be transferred to other plants.
Liverworts are divided into two groups, which are the thallus liverworts with flattened bodies. Second, leafy liverworts, which superficially resemble mosses. The name liverwort refers to the lobes of the thallus that resemble lobes of the liver. The majority of liverwort species are the leafy types. Next. Characteristics of liverworts are they have thin thallus, about 30 cells thick in the center. Each branched lobe of the thallus is approximately 1 centimeter in length. The upper surface is divided into diamond-shaped segments with a small pore, and lower surface bears numerous hair-like extensions called rhizoids. Rhizoids serve in anchorage and also assist in absorption of water. The reproduction of liverworts. Mercantia species reproduce both asexually and sexually. The germe cups on the upper surface of the thallus contain germe that detach from thallus and start a new plant. Sexual reproduction relies on disc-headed stalks that bear antheridia and on umbrella-headed stalks that bear archegonia. Fertilization is tiny sporophytes composed of a fruit, a short stalk, and capsule begin growing within archegonia. Wind-blown spores are produced within the capsule. Next. So as you can see in the picture, there's a thallus and germe cups that contains germe. Second, you can see the male gametophyte, which is antheridia, and female gametophytes, which is archegonia. Next. Hornworts. The hornwort gametophyte usually grows as a thin rosette or ribbon-like thallus between 1 and 5 cm in diameter. Some species of hornwort live on trees, but most live in moist and well-shaded areas. They are able to photosynthesize, but also have symbiotic relationship with cyanobacteria. Cyanobacteria can fix nitrogen in the air, unlike plants. Next. Small sporophytes of a hornwort resemble tiny green broom handles rising from a thin gametophyte, usually less than 2 cm in diameter. A sporophyte can photosynthesize, although it has only one chloroplast per cell. A hornwort can bypass alternation of generations by reproducing asexually through fragmentation. Next. In this picture, you can see the structure of sporophyte that resemble tiny green broom handles. Next.
Okay, mosses is the largest group of non-vascular plants. There are three distinct groups of mosses, which is peat mosses, granite mosses, and true mosses. Most mosses prefer damp, shaded locations, but some survive in deserts and other inhabit bogs and streams. And then in forests, they frequently form a mat that cover the ground and rotting logs. In dry environments, they become shriveled or wrinkled and turn brown and look completely dead. Bila dah hujan, dia jadi warna hijau and then dia continue metabolic activities. Genus Sphagnum, which is peat moss, have cell walls that can absorb water and is used in gardening to improve the water holding capacity in soil. And peatlands are where that sphagnum accumulates but does not decay. As you can see here, this is sphagnum moss, and the upper right is the true moss, and below it is the um, granite moss. This is the moss life cycle. As you can see, there are two phases, which is fertilization and meiosis. During fertilization to meiosis, it is diploid sporophyte generation, and during meiosis to fertilization, it is haploid gametophyte generation. Okay, it starts off when gametophyte mature. Dia akan regulated sperm dalam enteridia, which is the male gametophyte. Bila ada water, dia akan swim masuk dalam archegonium, iaitu female sporophyte, untuk fuse dengan egg. Lepas tu dia form jadi diploid zygote. Lepas tu diploid zygote dia akan jadi diploid sporophyte embryo. Benda ni dia berlaku dalam archegonium. Lepas tu sporophyte ni bila dia mature, dia akan undergo meiosis and produce spores. Lepas tu kapsul yang kat atas macam tube atas tu dia akan fall off, and then bila ada air current, spores tu akan disperse. Lepas tu dia akan jadi antara dua, dia akan jadi enteridia ataupun archegonia. Lepas tu lepas tu dia akan mature. Lepas tu life cycle ni dia ulang balik macam tu. That's all from us, uh, Nordina Fatin and Putri Aisha. Thank you for listening.